Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, with the incidents again at the Al-Aqsa Mosque, as you said, which again just shows the problems that still continue very much so in your part of the world. But of course, there's ongoing suffering in Ukraine, as we know, and there's in the wake of the pandemic that the whole globe has seen. It is that message, is it, that even in the worst case scenario, even in the midst of something which seems unstoppable, there is hope and change can come?
Well, I think we in this part of the world, in the Holy Land, we have been suffering for many years. And I think we do understand the suffering of the people in Ukraine and in many other parts of the world, in Yemen, in Syria, in Lebanon, in Iraq, in many other parts of the world. And I think it is very important to understand that Easter Day calls us that we need to overcome these difficulties, and we need to ask the world, ask the political leaders, the religious leaders, that they need to understand that we are called by the risen Lord to a new era, an era of peace, of love. After all, Easter represents God's love for the whole world. And as long as we continue to fight, as long as we continue to inflict suffering on the other, we continue to live on the dark Saturdays. So yes, Easter is a message of hope, not only for the Palestinian community, not only for the Jewish community, not only for the Ukrainian community, but for all around the people around the globe who suffer injustice. This is the light that comes into the darkness, and this is the love that overcomes hatred. And I think from the Holy Land, from Jerusalem, the message is the tomb is empty. We should not seek the dead. We should seek the Lord who is alive in us and among us, and who calls us into a ministry of love, of care, especially for those who suffer around the world.